can't see that I've vomited anywhere, can you? Hi guys. Oof. I don't even know if I've got an exclusive here. I might have. But there's a letter gone on the case for Sarah Boone. It wasn't there last night. It's dated the 22nd of March. So even the admin are not, they're not putting her stuff on. It used to go on within a couple of days, or you'd be notified that she'd sent a letter or there was some activity, and then a few days later we'd get it. That's not happening at the moment. Like I said, this letter, Sarah Boone has dated it the 22nd of March, so it's over a week. I looked last night, it wasn't on the system, there was no notification of this letter, and I just thought I'd check again this morning, and here we have it. So yeah, I think I'm giving you an exclusive here. I don't know, but first of all, let me read this letter, and then I'll tell you what I think. So just before I go any further, quick disclaimer: my name's Dawn. This is Lounge Bar Crime. Anything you hear in this video is from my own research, it's my opinion, and it's for entertainment purposes only. That out of the way, let's get to it. So, as you can see at the top, as I said, it's dated the 22nd of March. Mr. Bankowitz, this is my third letter trying to reach you over another almost 6-week period now. The same 2 phone numbers you've given me still do not work. The one number, your personal cell, goes to voicemail directly and doesn't even ring. I've had this number since you personally gave me back in July 2022 upon your appointment as my attorney by the court. Not working still 8 months later. The other number rings and rings until it automatically disconnects me. Not working either. This is also the number you continuously tell me it just needs to be activated. Please activate. I even, in my desperation to speak with you, had an outside caller try to reach you on my behalf who tried calling your office 3 times over the last 3 weeks, leaving a voicemail each time with no reply. We're both hoping you are able to reply to her email she sent today as another form of trying to communicate with you. I've exhausted my resources and I'm again just sitting here waiting for you to contact me in whatever way you are able, and as soon as possible, please. Time-sensitive matters are at hand, as I have made you aware of previously, verbally and in my letters. I know you have attempted to schedule the minimum 15-minute. Just to say, this letter now goes to page 3. I'm not sure if there's a page missing here. They do include the envelope usually as 1 page, and they said that there's 3 pages, but part of this just doesn't make it. It doesn't flow, but we'll see. My pre-trial conference, I found out, is now on the 31st of March 23, which, for anyone that's listening, is tomorrow now. Which you said previously, for whatever reason, I am unable to attend any of these conferences. How am I supposed to know what's going on and what you are reporting and what is being discussed between all other parties except me, the main component in my case, especially if we, in a still unestablished attorney-client relationship, are not in regular or proper communication with one another? Why can't I be in attendance and participate in my PTC, that's pre-trial conference? How else am I to be updated in real time and actual minutes during the conference if not there myself? I have no way of knowing anything if not updated by you, my attorney, and I do not have a computer to view myself. Help me understand, please. How can court TV, news channels, and even professional YouTubers attend my PTC and I cannot? On that note, if I can just interrupt, if you're still listening to this video, it must mean that you're enjoying it just a tidgy bit. Me being a professional YouTuber and all that. Click the like button. Leave a comment. Let's get back to this letter. How? I'm sure one of the other parties can help me with updates, since they all will be in attendance for me also. Should you be unable to provide, why can I not be included in my PTC for my case? I'm sure also everything from the conference collected from everyone else will be vomited all over the internet, just like everything else has been, non-permissively, and can add even more dysfunction and ignorance to my prejudgment already made by the world in the great court of public opinion. I would like to be part of all of this, seeing as it all pertains to me. Please, it is my right. So many questions, concerns, piling and piling up from not being. And that is where it ends. So, what does this letter tell us? So, it's telling us that, first of all, that is giving Sarah two dud numbers, two dud telephone numbers. One of them just keeps going to voicemail, and the other one, he's told her that it's not activated yet. He's bang out of order. I'm not in her corner at all, but he needs to crack on with this. He's got his assistant now as well. Don't forget, I've put all about that in the previous video. If you've not seen it, the new expert, I'll link it below, and you can go and watch that. The pre-trial is tomorrow, and she still doesn't know if she's going or not. He's told her that another thing that we've learned in this letter is that she can't attend. Now, don't forget, there was one pre-trial where she attended and he wasn't there because he had COVID. With regards to tomorrow, this pre-trial, here's the thing. The pre-trial should be tomorrow. I will be sat here waiting for it. Don't you worry about that. I'll be sat here waiting for it. So, is she going to attend or isn't she? Comments below. Seriously, I should have done a poll on this. It's too late now. But put your comments below. She will attend or she won't attend. I really don't know, because even though he told her that she couldn't attend in the past, there was one where she did attend and he didn't. So just because he's saying that to her, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. I'm even wondering whether she attends and the expert attends and not Bankowitz. We don't know yet, do we? Honestly, we really don't know. Although I don't know if that would be possible. But he is an attorney, so and he is assisting her and representing her as well. So it could just be that he stands in for Bankowitz. I don't know. The other thing that I found intriguing in this letter is that he had tried to set his appointments with her for 15 minutes only. So we know what that's saying, don't we? I want to be straight in and off. He wants just enough time to tell her, plead guilty, because blah, 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 blah. Right, time's up. I've got to go. I'm not arguing with you. That's what that's about, so far as I'm concerned. Straight in. Listen to me, Sarah. This is how it is. If he's in there 15 minutes, there's no way he's going to get a word in that 15 minutes, because she'll be ranting. She'll be ranting for that 15 minutes. Maybe that's what he's hoping, that he goes in, she rants, and then they knock on that door and they go, right, you've got to leave now. And he goes, Sarah, you've ruined it again for yourself. Honestly, because this girl she's not going to win. I don't know why she thinks she's got a hope in Elle's chance with this case. She hasn't. Yeah, and she says, how can professional YouTubers... I know she's talking about me. Court TV. and professional YouTubers. I'll never be that, will I, if you don't press that like button and leave me a comment. Anyway, stop labouring it down. But the bit that I like is where she says about the YouTubers, blah, 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 blah. And that it will be vomited all over the internet, just like everything else has been, non-permissively. I can't see that I've vomited anywhere, can you? Listen, Sarah, this is how news gets about now. Social media, it's just how it is. And it's not our fault that you haven't got a laptop. You shouldn't be in there anyway, should you? So, that's how it goes. But she's entitled, not to a laptop, I'm not saying, she's entitled to know what's going on. But do you know what? Right, I've been as fair as I can be in on this case, and I've tried to play devil's advocate now and again. In fact, when I do, people think I'm in a corner, and I only do it for like a tidgy 5 minutes just to try and be fair. But I'm gonna do devil's advocate again now, and she's saying she doesn't know nothing, and I'm saying she knows a lot more than she's cracking on in these letters. She's saying she doesn't know this and she doesn't know that. She's having to find it out through visitors and on the internet. Well, how's she finding it on the internet? So, or whether visitors are telling her or not, I don't know. But she does know a heck of a lot more. I think she'd get a lot further if she did like a 3-liner letter saying, Mr. Bankowitz, I request to be present at my PTC hearing on such a date. Thank you. I mean, I think she'd get a lot further if she just toned it down a bit. You know, reined it in. But she's not going to, because she's Sarah Boone. She's not going to. So, what's going to happen tomorrow? Yeah, as for professional YouTubers, she should be talking about me. She should be meaning me. And she should say that lounge bar crime. I'm fed up with them. Because every time something's happened in her case, I've done a video on it. I think almost every time. Anyway. And that's the thanks I get for it off her. It's just typical of her, isn't it? She's so ungrateful. Right, stop that, Dawn. That's naughty. Right, listen, I'm going to sign off. Just a quick reminder, I forgot to say, I am on Patreon now, I'm on Twitter, I'm also covering the Dan Markel case, as well as other cases. If there's any particular case you want me to cover that's coming up that I've not started yet, let me know. In the meantime, I'm not going to say good night because it's afternoon here, it's an early one for me today. So, good afternoon, stay safe, and come back. Bye.